like I get the risk. I don't advise on that, but yeah, it makes sense.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm sending it right now.
Sneako, what made you want to join Party? Like,
Oh
you
yeah,
get a
yeah.
few details?
So
Or?
I'm very excited. I just finalized everything. It was a couple of weeks of back and forth, but I like the Party CEO. I don't know if he's public, but he's a really good guy, and I liked his vision for the platform. And I was looking for streaming a streaming opportunity where I could still do my vlogs every day. And I miss streaming. I miss it a lot, and being in the loop, and going back and forth. And I'm looking forward to coming back into it. But I don't want to do like ridiculous amounts of hours and time. I would rather, vlogging is my main thing right now. But streaming does scratch an itch that hasn't been scratched in a while. So I was looking forward to a new project. I think I already took over Rumble, and I have like 414,000 followers in 2 years. And that's not really. I'm not really gonna. Yeah, I think I grew that enough from the ground up. And so I saw how much I brought to Rumble in 2 years. It's like, okay, well, I could bring a big audience to a website. Let me try to do it again.
Will it give you
And
the same free speech capabilities? Because that's a big
yeah, the free
concern.
speech capabilities are good on there. It's I had a conversation with him. The only stuff that they've banned so far is just like people on the deep web doing like playing crazy porn videos and stuff. That's it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I mean, I
Well,
don't want anybody who's going to go
Sneako,
over to Party. It's a newer website, so just people going on there and immediately trying to, push the limitations and to ruin it for everyone else. That's not what I'm there to do. I want to grow the platform and see what I can do this year. So I was looking for a new project, something new, something exciting, something that crypto related. Um, Kick was always kind of weird because Kick is funded by Stake, and I don't gamble. Like I'm not a, I don't do that. So it's a weird environment where half the people, like even now if you go on Kick, sometimes I watch their streams, but it's all gambling people. So it's just a different environment. The environment of Party matches what I'm interested in a lot more. I like crypto, and I think 2025. Trump solidified. I think the bull run's gonna probably extend it to 2-3 months just based off this. Look how much Solana's went up. It's at an all-time high. All these boomers are now getting into it. I think only 15% of Americans even hold crypto, which is really crazy if you think about it. We're talking about the market cap of Doge compared to Trump coin, but if only 15% of Americans hold crypto, think of the potential. Like this guy Trump has a cult-like fan base, and there's generations that don't even know what the blockchain is. There's so much potential this year, and yeah, Party is a crypto related platform. That's how they make their money, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. So I plan to stream tomorrow if I can. I'm going to try to figure that out. I still haven't slept. I haven't slept in like 2 days. Just flew in here,
Dang.
and
uh,
but yeah, I've been really excited, and adrenaline's pumping. Looking forward to it.
Congratulations, bro.
there is there is an app for Party?
Yeah, the app's gonna come soon. It's not on the App Store yet.
Okay, I
What's
see.
your big vision for the year? Because like, I mean, last year was a bit eventful, but now you're doing these vlogs and you want to do streaming. Do you have a direction for where you want to go with streams? Do you have any exciting collabs you want to, like, you're gonna do more collabs with Aiden? Like, can you give any information there or?
On collabs, like I can't really tell you, but yeah, I just want to keep taking over. I'm very motivated right now. I think I found a niche with the vlogs. I don't think there's anyone else really doing it like that, and it scratches the creative itch I have. I don't do those for money. I make money, but that's not I do that because of the passion that I have to make those videos.
Oh, that money Musk is giving you for those shorts.
I've
Come
showed
on
The
now.
Gary.
hundred
I've
dollars,
made $96.
Elon Musk
Uh,
is a
the
dog right now, bro.
96.
No,
Elon
I mean
Musk, if you're
it's
listening, you're a dog.
ridiculous. Like that you have to pay $8 a month just to make money on X, and then I'm barely making back my investment to make money, and I'm one of the biggest accounts of this platform. It's just stupid. So I'm not doing that for money, but we'll see. I mean, hopefully, I've been paying close attention since I started vlogging on Thanksgiving. I've been paying really close attention to the power structures and what people are doing and who's controlling what they say. like Zuckerberg going on Joe Rogan, and what Elon's been doing, what Trump has been trying to do with the ceasefire, the strategies of everybody. I've just been really analyzing this stuff, and I think this year I'm optimistic, not blindly optimistic. If I don't get unbanned, then it is what it is. But I actually do believe that this year is the year that I get unbanned. I think
Inshallah.
I think March Instagram, and then maybe April May I get my YouTube back, and then we'll go from there. But regardless, it's good. I'm actually I think it's bad that TikTok was banned, but in a selfish way, it's good for me because I'm not allowed on TikTok. And X is probably going to grow by 10-20% now. There's going to be a lot of users coming over to this platform looking for short form videos. So,
Man, TikTok's gonna be banned for like 3 days
Yeah,
before Trump puts it
TikTok's gonna
right
get
back into
unbanned.
power.
Yeah.
you think so?
Yeah, I lost a million. I lost 2 million followers today, Sneako.
We'll see. We'll see.
They call them
Can
TikTok.
still
They
be
call them
on John's
TikTok
show.
refugees now, man. Everybody's migrating and shit to different apps to
But
run.
I've got to
Yeah,
admit, the
John's
vlogs.
show. You think you'll fit right in.
Wait, hold on.
I've liked the creativity you're talking about in terms of like the cinematography that you've been doing in your vlogs and whatnot. I haven't seen anyone else do it. Like it feels Matrix like sometimes the way you present it or whatnot. I was just thinking about that monetization on X. Like I don't know how long people actually watch videos for. I watched actually through it because I felt it was intriguing to watch. But I feel like it's a domain no one's touched, and I think in the longer term, I think you'll win than lose than a lot of other content creators in the space.
Yeah, no
True.
one's doing it. So there was a content vacuum that was created since TikTok took over in 2020, and it became brain rot content. That's the best way to put it. And there's people stopped making it, long form videos that they were really passionate about, and that's what made me interested in video creation and YouTube in the first place. Was that type of content that you could bring a movie and make it into a 10-minute video that you watch on YouTube, and then it became oversaturated. And YouTube now has a lot of people just ditch YouTube, they stream, and then they just post their clips on YouTube, and they're repurposing content. They're getting short form. There's no one that's really passionate about making a video, because there's not a return on investment.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think that anyone's doing it. So I want to be able to dominate that market. And I think well, I actually know because no one else is doing it. If I dedicate a year to making one every single day, then I'm gonna be the king of it. So, I mean,
Thanks.
that's a
Yeah.
good ROI.
I wanna bring some other speakers up here, but Sneak, I have one last question. Do you wanna just donate that 97 to H2's new streaming setup?
I hate when broke people ask
Bro,
me for money
relax, bro.
recently. No, no, let me
Sorry,
be real. Let
bro.
me
I'm
be real. Hold
joking.
on,
I'm
hold on, hold
Oh
on.
joking.
my
I'm
Okay,
God,
let me
joking,
say
my
man.
this.
Kidding. I'm
I
DMs
know
are
he's
joking.
looking at me.
full.
We're gonna get to
Let me
2CAD,
let me
bro.
just
We're
like
gonna
say
go to
something
2CAD.
publicly because like when I post about crypto wins, like people are like DMing me asking me for money. It's like maybe you guys shouldn't be in a Twitter space and instead you should be on the crypto charts. Or like people who are like arguing about if crypto is haram or like if it's gambling, like that time that you spent using your thumbs to yap about nothing, you should have been looking at Deck Screener. It's just it really annoys me when people ask me for money because the money is so easy right now. Like I just made $100,000 and it was separate from everything else that I do. I just did it because I was bored and I saw Trump funny, haha, put money in there, and then I made like double what the average American salary is. Something that that's not even my main thing. So when I hear and I seeing how easy money is to make and how much there is floating around, it's like, dude, bro, it's just stop being, message to the world, stop being poor.
Yeah.
It's off
No,
putting.
that's fake. I was just Sneak. That was just a joke, bro. I wasn't being
I,
serious
I I
about
know
it.
you're
Broke
joking. I
ass
know you're
niggas.
joking, but I'm getting those people like, why don't you give back to the community? I've done giveaways. Like I've given money to people who are liking, sharing, and then people just like coming out with their hands extended. It's just pathetic. Like look how
Yeah.
easy it is to make money, bro.
No,
Stop.
I've seen Sneako on his community give away pretty much crypto and stuff to people
Yeah,
resharing
but
content. So
trust me,
double
fun,
on that.
trust
Yeah.
me,
All
one.
right, just so you know, Trump's just got into the top 20 of all crypto coins, just past Uniswap. It's the top.
That's
It's number
crazy.
19 in the world right now. It's at $9 billion market cap. That's
I'm gonna
circulated with us.
invest in this Trump coin. Thank you for you guys letting me know about it, but I want to get to the hands. Let's go to
Yeah.
2CAD and then we'll go to Alchemist. Go ahead, 2CAD. If you got a question for Sneako.
Yo, Gary, what's my life pad?
Bro, come on, 2K.
Bro, Toucan, man.
We're not
Come
doing
on,
that
2K.
today.
Toucan, you got a question for Sneaky or Gary or? Oh, okay, bro.
Okay,
All
let's go.
right. Alchemist, go ahead, bro.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, man?
Yes. Yes. I have a question for Sneako real quick. So yes, I just turned out
Go ahead.
like 18 years old. So I would like to ask him what is the best advice he can give to a young man right now.
I mean, I don't know anything about you, so it's hard to give just. I'm going to say exactly what you think I'm going to say. Work hard and do good.
You
Like
should watch his
just
videos, actually.
do something good with your life and work hard.
Uh, I
And if that doesn't work, go suck dick.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
you know
Avoid.
I heard about some people. They say, should I go to school? Cause I'm really like skeptical about it. I don't want to go to school.
You're
Well, that's what.
18.
How old are you, bro? How old are you,
Bro, get to
Alchemist?
school.
I just
Nigga,
turned out 18.
are you talking about university or preschool? Which
Yes,
school?
yes. I'm talking about university.
Oh, okay. Depends what you want to go for. I mean, I can't answer this question because I don't know what you do. I don't know if you're good at school. It depends. I mean, everything is what you make it.
Thanks. All right.
Oh,
Let's
thank you,
get
bro.
to let's get to skill. Actually, before we get to skill, sorry, dude. We have Terrence for PF. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's up, bro?
Yo, I was just gonna ask Nico, you know what I'm saying? Do you think anything you did in your life is luck, or you think that this was 100% yo passion and like yo destiny, or like you earned that shit basically?
No, I earned everything. I don't think any of it was luck. I think people in certain positions like to say that it was all luck so that people can, dream and hope, and they like to downplay their achievements. But my whole life is documented, and I worked for everything that I have, and it was all my doing.
Yeah, for surely. But would you say, you know how like TikTok, like a bunch of like clippers and shit, or like the streamers they use, like they just like boost that shit. Like how would you blow up now without TikTok?
Just make something dope. Like I'm gonna do it with Project X. There's a like, here's the thing: people look at what everyone else is doing and think that they need to do the same thing in order to succeed. There's gaps in every market. Like I described it with Project X with the vlogs. Nobody's making long form cinematic vlogs anymore, so I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter that I don't have YouTube. I will fill that need. And it's not because I'm copying other people doing it. Don't follow the trend once it's already popular. Create the trend.
Yep, that's real, bro. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I might I was thinking about that shit, you know, it uh just you know, just got some shit I gotta think about.
No, fair enough, man. Appreciate you coming on. And by the way, if I drop you guys, it's just because I'm bringing up new speakers. Let's go to
I
skill.
know. I want to say
Well,
what you just made me
yeah,
think. Like the next wave of real money makers, it's going to be people who develop some sort of AI, because that's and then we're gonna be in a Twitter space like this in like 2-3 years, and then people are gonna come up and say, how do I get into AI? If you get into it now, if you get ahead of the curve, then you're gonna be a millionaire in 3-4 years.
facts. Yeah, that is the new wave. Abdul, what's up, bro?
Yo, bro, assalamu alaikum.
Welcome
How you
salam,
guys
man.
doing?
Good, bro. Good. Go
Nah,
ahead, ask your question.
yeah, man. I just want to ask, like, Sneako, like, what does he plan to do with, like, Rumble and stuff, I low-key miss those streams, man.
Well, I told you I've just joined Party, so I'm gonna start streaming on Party tomorrow, or the day after. We'll see, but that's the goal. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna
Would
cross
you
stream
say
too.
the free speech is similar?
Yeah, yeah. There's free speech on
All
Party.
right, inshallah. I'm praying for the best, brother, inshallah.
Yo, Sneako.
Awesome. Are you gonna but Sneako, just to add on to that, are you exclusive with Party or can you stream on multi-stream?
Yeah, I'm gonna multi-stream because I want to bring people
Okay.
from, I still have a lot of followers on Rumble. I got followers on Kick. Want to bring people over to Party, so I'm gonna be cross streaming. I'll figure out a right way to do it.
Sweet, awesome, bro. Let's go to Maher. Maher, what's up, bro? Maher, you there, bro? You want to unmute? Maher, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go to Cargio.
Yo, what up, bro? Yo,
What's up, bro?
yo, it's going crazy right now. I just want to say shout out to the group chat, bro. We all winning. We called Trump at $3. We up, bro. We up. Just want to say life is good. Know what I mean?
Facts,
Sneak,
bro. W. Let's go to
real quick, Sneako, I went on
Yeah,
Party
go
and
ahead.
tried to search your name. There's two Sneako accounts, one with 13 followers and the other one with 132. Is your account already created or?
Yeah, I have an account. I'm not sure what that is, but most likely it's the one with more followers.
Okay, I
Awesome.
just so I could just follow up. All right.
Let's go to Mohammed. Mohammed, what's up, bro? Mohammed, you there?
Yes.
Mohammed, all right. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I have a question for Sneako. It's a very simple question.
Yep.
Do you still have a beef against Ryan Garcia?
I haven't thought about that dude in a long time.
So you guys,
Fair enough. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we'll just go to some other questions. All right, let's go to Hayden. What's up, Hayden?
Hey, what's up, man? I appreciate you having me on. I just wanted to ask you guys, like, do you think there's longevity in the Trump coin, or like, when does the hype end?
I think there's longevity because 80% of the tokens are locked up for 3 years. So the likelihood that it's going to be rugged is low. And I don't think that Trump would want that on his reputation. I see this at least. I think it's going to last his term. I don't see Trump like a billionaire, leader of the free world doing a rug pull. He doesn't need to do it. There's zero benefit, and it hurts his reputation. So, if you believe in Trump, then I think you're good to go here.
All right, very well. Yeah, dude, I think Trump is gonna bring some years of prosperity, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Did you
Yeah,
buy it or
no,
no?
obviously not financial advice from Sneako, but just what he assumes.
Well, no, just in general, yeah, I think Trump's gonna bring prosperity, and it's gonna be a lot of opportunity to make a lot of money in business or whatever it be, crypto, whatever. So, thank you for having me up. I just want to say, Sneako, I seen that you like taking a step back from like the red pill type shit and all that, and you're like really focusing on your creative side. So, you're doing really great things, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Let's go to Dark. Dark, what's up, Dark?
Okay, Sneako, what do you mean by get into AI early? Because I work for this bullshit company called Outlier, and we're supposed to like fix chatbots, and they're not even giving me any hours for like a month. So what do you mean get into AI and I'll be a millionaire in 4 years?
If you can create an AI program that solves a problem, this is how you get rich. You find a problem that the world has that hasn't been solved yet, and then you create a solution for it. So if you can create something with AI that the world needs, then you're going to be rich, because AI is going to replace a lot of people. It already has very soon. Replaces a lot of creative writing, replacing music, replacing information. It's really quickly replacing a lot of jobs that people used to be able to have. So look at a problem that the world needs solving, and then fix it with AI. You will be rich.
All right, thank you, thank you. I
Awesome.
mean,
Let's
you
go
you are
to
an A life path though, so number of money.
man. All right, let's go to Zerka Apologist. What's up, bro? Zerka
Hello?
Apologist, go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I've got one very simple question. Sneako, when will be the next Zerka stream collab?
I don't know.
Come on, man,
All
you've
right,
left us. You've left us to do nothing. It's been 3 months, no stream. Zerka doesn't stream. You don't stream. What am I supposed to do?
get a
Make
job.
money.
Touch grass, bro. Touch grass.
Let's grass, man.
Holy shit. This is
Grass.
crazy.
I
Bro,
talk to Zerka
Good, good.
sometimes, but I don't think he has any intention of coming back to streaming soon. I think he misses it, but it's I mean, maybe I'll bring him on Party, to be honest with you. I mean, he's banned on Kick. It doesn't seem like he's that excited about Rumble. Some Zerka Party streams could go crazy. You know, I want to get on Party. I want to get I'm just gonna leak. I want to get Canel Joseph on Party. I just saw him get banned on Twitch, and he's probably angling a move towards Kick. But I would like to see guys like him, you know, who young, exciting content creators like that. I think he would be a good addition. And yeah, maybe I can get Zerko on Party.
Okay, well, at least get him in one of your vlogs. That's what I'm asking.
What do I get from that? What are you gonna give me?
Nothing, just we'll see Zerka.
Bro,
Okay,
Pause.
so this is a one-sided
See,
transaction. You get a look at a dude that you worship, and then what do I get?
all right,
oh, you
let's
get stuff from Zerka too.
all right, let's go
One
to
next question, bro.
let's go
Okay.
to some other guys.
You
Let's
know,
go to Psych.
actually, I have a little suggestion, which
Yeah,
is
go
way
ahead,
better than
Zuko.
yours. It would be dope if you travel, Sneako, and actually do vlogs in different countries and show their culture and their tradition and
Where are
compare.
you
Or
from?
like, I'm from Morocco.
Okay. Yeah, I'm planning on staying in. I did a lot of traveling last year, and I'm planning on staying in America for this year, and mostly New York, to be honest.
Okay, okay, I see.
Interesting. Do you
But
have
Ben, I think a
any?
lot of people are planning that. I think the reason I'm listening to someone people talking about the opportunity right now coming into America. I think inaugurations in a few days. The next 4 years, the financial market world is waking up. Like if you haven't put yourself in a position to learn financial market, crypto industry, and learn blockchain technology or the fundamentals, you're pretty stupid right now. Like this is the time to do whatever you can to position yourself into making generational wealth, and it requires experience and learning. So, like, I think you should be like doing whatever you can to start learning what you need to be involved in to ensure you don't miss out.
This is the digital golden age, man. Like Tim said, it's the best age to start making money. Can't, like you literally can click buttons and make money. It's insane. Psych, what's up, bro? Psych, go ahead, man. Unmute your mic.
You know what's funny about the Trump coin? I had a meeting with the party guy, so we were just talking about we were finalizing everything and about how to announce it. And I get on the call with him, and he's like, "Yeah, this Trump coin," and I was just finishing editing a video, and he was texting me about the Trump coin, and I ignored it. And it took 45 minutes, so Trump coin was probably at $1, $2. I get on the call, it's four. And then I immediately put 10,000 in, and we're discussing. 20 minutes later, it's at like $7. I put in another 22,000, and then we keep chatting. We're like, all right, so we both have like a similar amount in. I think at double. And we said at nine, we're gonna sell. So I sold my initial investment at nine. So all the money I have now is so like the whole I had a whole meeting where we were talking and we're discussing things and planning things out. We also both had deck screener open. So that was like the only meeting I've ever taken where like I made tens of thousands of dollars just in that one phone call, and that just showed the power of the internet and how important it is to have the right conversation with the right people. Because if you're around people who understand this and are going to give tips about that and give you that call and give you that text when you need to buy it, then look how much money you could make by having the right circle. If you're talking to people who have no idea what Solana is, then you're not going to benefit at all from them. That was a good moment to realize how crucial it is to have a circle of people and to only talk to people that are going to be able to benefit you from just a conversation. That's why, like, I've been joking around in Project X for a while, like how it's annoying when people talk to me or when people give me advice and people like text me suggestions or go through the community and then you just see like some dude who like they haven't done anything yet in their life and they're trying to give you suggestions about what to do, and it's just like, why are you talking to me? I don't want to, like, you're not adding anything. I don't does that frustration that doesn't um it's it's funny to me. I don't know if it's funny to other people. It's just like every day I just see my phone. I'm like, why do I have to hear these words from someone who doesn't know what they're talking about?
No, that's fair enough, man. I think you get fed up with it, or after a while of doing streaming for a long time, so I completely understand. Uh,
Well,
let's go.
Nico, I concur with that as well. I mean, it's ultimately your network, right? The network, and kind of having the right people around you. I could tell you, whilst we're talking about meme coins and cryptocurrencies, right? So many times, I was busy, I was unavailable, and people that I know, brothers that I trust, they saw something that's kind of incredible, and they just bought it for me. They said, "Well, we'd know if you've seen it, you'd put some money into it." So we grabbed you the same suppliers we bought. I'll give you the example. Tim and I, we talked about it before. Maga Coin, he ran all the way to $300 million back in the day, right? I didn't even see it, and I was busy. I had some development work going on. I was busy with the builders. Didn't even see it. Didn't get a chance to buy it. My boy bought it for himself. Tried to get hold of me. I wasn't responsive. He bought me a bag. He sent it to me. 2 months later, it was worth $6 million. Just as an example.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's a reliable friend you have. I had one a couple of years ago. I didn't have the right exchange or something to buy XRP, and so my friend, I just sent him $1,000, and he held it for me, and then gave it to me when I needed the profits. But there's a lot of people that you would have a difficult time doing a sort of transact or relying upon them. So it's just the overall point is like you just want to have people around you that are gonna level you up and challenge you. And I do care about the community and the suggestions and stuff, but uh, a lot of it is just like um, so pointless. What a lot of, and I want the best for the community, but I just hear like a lot of the stuff that people talk about. It's frustrating how pointless the conversations are.
Yeah, no, I know exactly where you're coming from. I frequent the community, so I get that. Also, sneakers.
Can I just say, at our community center masjid, like, after Jummah Khutbah, we go out, we go to a restaurant, all the boys are catching up for lunch. You got that one brother who comes, and I said this for respect, and you're like, he's talking his head off and he's talking about something, but you're focused on him. But like you're going, man, I don't really want to hear this. You're not
Yeah,
really focused. But then you find someone, you're trying to find someone else to detour the conversation with. Like I hate those type of conversations where there's no
yeah.
value being added.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's how Sneako kind of feels with the community. So yeah, no, I know exactly where you're coming from. Also, Sneako, just quickly, I think we have Sheikh Dr. Hamzi mentioned he sent a book, Fortress of the Muslim. Did you manage to receive that? Do you know that book?
I'm not sure.
Okay, okay, no problems. We can just confirm that through DM later. But let's go to some speakers. Vix, what's up, Vix?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, go ahead.
Yeah, I just have two quick questions. So the first one's for Sneako. So from my understanding, your kick deal was pretty like short-lived. How come you chose Party rather than kick? And then my second really quick question is it too late to put money into the Trump coin?
I mean, look, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't think so. I mean, obviously, it's like you never want to buy something when it's at the all-time high. That's not the best strategy. Do I think this is going to keep going up? I do. So, but it's riskier the more you wait. But you don't want to get FOMO. I wouldn't put a lot in at this point. Maximum, if I were you, it would be 1,000 right now, if that doesn't hurt too much. And why did I choose Party over Kick? One thing that got annoying on Kick, and I still will stream on Kick. I'm still gonna stream on Rumble as well, but I just didn't like the atmosphere of people always talking about the view count and how clear it was. The botting was really annoying on Kick. That everybody was clearly botting, and if you didn't, it was you were pretty much disadvantaged because then the atmosphere is always like, oh, you fell off, and it's just like people just looking at that. It's hard to focus on the stream or try to like, have fun with it when you're just um the constant view watching. So that was extremely distracting, and that was a problem that I never faced on Rumble or on YouTube or even on Twitch. That's nothing against Kick, but that was something with the atmosphere that I noticed, and it made me not want to stream. But I think it's definitely changing. I've noticed they're fixing the view botting problem.
Yeah, viewbotting is quite prevalent on a lot of platforms. Not so much Rumble, but yeah, I've seen it on Kick. The viewers are way more inflated, so I know where you're coming from. Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
it's not
Yeah,
even just that. So
yeah,
what happens when view botting becomes so prevalent? is every streamer does it, and then the chat gets used to that view count, and then they go on other streamers and they compare. And it's like, even if you're never view botting, like I never do, you still are in that, within that environment. You understand? Where the other streamers are talking about it, and then the chat's used to a certain view count, and then they're talking about it, and then the focus is not on whatever you're doing. It's just about how, how famous you are on that stream in that moment. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like at least on Rumble, you kind of had your own. It wasn't like that from that perspective. So I think Party will give you like its own unique advantage. Anybody who says your view botting will like it's pretty much not like because it's a kick thing really. Is
Yeah,
what
and
happens.
it's a
Yeah.
new challenge, right?
Yeah.
So the people that are going to come over, obviously, there's going to be less people. I see people complaining about it, saying, um, that there's less people on the website, but people are going to come over. I did it once with Rumble. They said the same thing to me, like it's a dead platform, it's shit. And then I grew to like 500,000 followers, so I know I could do it again. And the realistic thing about streaming is that 99% of streaming is viewed through clips. So if I do a good stream and it's clipped up properly and it's edited well and I could promote Party on it, like, yeah, maybe the difference would be 5,000 live viewers or 1,000 live viewers, but the amount of people that are going to see it through the clips is exactly the same. So I'm getting
Mm.
the same amount of attention to the platform. I'm still being able to repurpose the content. I'm still doing the vlogs, which has been very successful. So is it really that different? And also, I get to escape that sort of block that you have creating content and streaming when people are always talking about the views, because there's no expectations, right? It's a new website, it's a new challenge, and we'll see what it can do. And what I think is really exciting is because it's a new website. If Love Speech, we all go over there, and then we see what it can do in 2025, right? And I know that I don't fully understand the whole. Um, well, there is. I'll say this: there is some reward system on Party. Like I'll just say that there is a reward system for the people that go on the website. So it'd be cool to see where we all go from now until the end of the year, and then we could look back at you know what we did.
Yeah, that's sick. I'm excited for it. I mean, you brought a lot of people over to Rumble. Like, if you can do that, especially at how low the platform was, I'm pretty sure you succeed with Party. Also, side question: how'd you react when you first got your X payout? Like, what was your reaction? You saw that, you woke up, like,
I
yeah,
thought the
what
X
happened?
payout was going to be like 300, 400. I was never expecting to make any money from that because they don't pay you more for making videos. It's all about engagement, or if you're one of the favorites on the site. That's what it seems like, at least. So I wasn't expecting it to be from the videos, but just $80 was just that was just like
That was
what?
brutal, bro. I ain't gonna
What?
lie.
Like I didn't expect to make any money. Like that was never my intention with that. I just want to. I'm glad to have a place where I
But
can.
it's kind of like a spit on the face, isn't it? It's like 80 fucking dollars. Like, come on, man.
Dude, it's like Elon Musk, keep that money. Like I don't want it. I would rather, if I knew what his Venmo or his ethers, I would right now, on God, I would send the money back because I don't want that. It's like, what am I gonna do with that money? It's it's like when you get a coin from a cashier and you leave like you don't want to. It's inconvenient. It's like
That's so true.
the
I know
money is
exactly where
so
you're coming
annoying.
from.
It's like it's inconvenient to have this money. Keep it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what about in terms of the metric of influence, like when it comes to engagement, the quality of followership or subscriptions and whatnot? Did that have an impact? Because I think a lot of influencers are coming on X, or huge brand names are using X for their businesses and companies. Would you say from your individual profile, was there a net benefit outside of the monetary gain?
Of course. Like for example, I've made so much money from crypto from based on information I've seen on X, and X is the best social media website. This is just a fact when it comes to when it comes to influence and business opportunities. TikTok is brain rot. Like even if you look at Zhao Hongshu, for example, Red Note, people are like in the comments saying block this guy, he's racist. It's just like absolute retard mouth breathers on these websites. And you forget because you're on X and people are like interested in dialogue and conversation, new trends or what's going on next in business. It's like a startup atmosphere. People come in here. It's not just here to turn your brain off and be a retard. You're learning about world events and politics, and you're having conversations. it's something that it's mentally stimulating. If you know if you make it that way, obviously there's porn on here and there's bullshit, but it's out of all the apps I find this mentally stimulating. I get all my ideas. I get well, not all my ideas, but a lot of ideas from vlogs when it comes to titling or topics. All this that comes from X, right? There was a shooting at a Queens club, and I finished the video, and I saw that pop up. Suleiman Ahmed posted about that, and as soon as I saw that, I went to Queens. There was a woman who was, tragically set on fire in Coney Island. I saw that in X, and I went to Coney Island and interviewed all that happening. All these moments that I've been able to capture in New York, a lot of that has been because I'm always on X and I follow the right accounts. So the ROI is hard to measure, you know, directly from like an X payout. That's why I'd rather Elon just keep that money. I've made a lot of money from here, but 100%, the information on here is very valuable.
Yeah, bro, the impressions you're getting, I see some viral creators reacting to your stuff. Like that can't be measured monetarily, but like the influence is insane. And I see the impressions and the views you're getting on your vlogs, and kudos to that. Also,
Yeah, and
how
yeah,
go ahead.
there's influential people on X. Like that's where it all spreads.
Mhm.
It's this is the beginning, the starting point of a lot of ideas on the internet. But yeah, go ahead.
Facts. You know, I was gonna ask, what did you think about Aiden, bro, Aiden, man, shouting you out with Drake, man? That was fucking really good. What did you think about that?
Yeah, Aiden's a real ass nigga, man. He shouted me out in front of Drake and
Islam Makachev.
And Islam
Islam
too, yeah.
Makhachev. Yeah, yeah.
Islam, yeah, that was crazy, man. He didn't know you, bro.
No, he's
You're like,
Aiden's a real one, man. I love that guy.
yeah, yeah, man.
He
W
comes
What
Aiden.
across
what
like that. I'll be honest with you. I had a different view on him, but the way he shows you respect, even about the religion, your conversation, and he doesn't put you into like degenerate positions all the time. And even when you're not there, bro, he actually he seems like a really good guy off the camera when he's not talking to you, versus a
Facts.
lot of these other guys that supposedly are supposed to be like allies to you. They like off camera and on their community, just absolutely wicked.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
say, this is proof that Aiden's a real one. He has nothing to gain by shouting me out. Like where he shouted out the vlogs in front of all these celebrities. There's no benefit. Like he actually loses in some way. I don't want to say that, so he stopped shouting me out. But the people, he's been around all these influential people. You think like those Boca Raton, Zionists are really happy that he's like, why are you associating with this guy? Or think about I am in some senses blackballed and canceled and some circles. Let's be real, have a bad reputation in some circles. So he doesn't gain from doing that. If he's around Trump or he's around Elon, then yeah, he gains. But from shouting out me, what does he get? Like there's no, besides saying what he believes is true and spreading something that he thinks is dope. That's it. Like it's a personal victory, but monetarily or fame wise, there's nothing.
bro, in
So.
front of Drake as well, man. Like, this isn't some small time. Drake is like the biggest fucking musician in the world right now. You know what I mean? And he shouted you in front of him, so that's crazy, bro. Like, my respect has gone up for Aiden since then. Like, real good guy, and I hope to see more collabs between you and Aiden. Like, I think you, Aiden, Convi, Cuffham, you guys have a very nice, how do I say that, synchronicity in your stream. So we did the Jake Future stream. Like, I don't know if you've got some of that in the works.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot more. There's a
Awesome.
lot of stuff coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Skill, what's up, man? Go ahead.
Yo, first of all, I want to shout out Sneako for the vlogs. You know, they've been amazing. And I want to glaze this company called Viro.
Bro,
Yo, and
I
sorry,
gotta admit,
bro.
I don't know if you guys have used Viral. I haven't been. We're still tweaking some things. That's
Yo, it
why I've
makes
been.
good thumbnails, bro.
Dude, I have to say, like, we've made some improvements, and Viral is fucking dope. If
Yeah, W Viro.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it, bro. If you guys don't know, Viro is my AI software that I've been developing for a year, and I've been pretty slow to promote it because I want to get it right, and it's hard to make a software. So it basically just develops thumbnails. You upload your video, and it will develop a thumbnail for you. And some of the stuff that it's putting out recently is just like, I'm super excited about this thing, and I'm glad I waited. I could have rushed it out and put out a shit product, but right now it's looking ready. But if you've seen the sign and you've seen me mention it here or there, that you might know. But yeah, oh cool. Thanks for saying that, Skill.
Awesome, bro. Let's go to Jonah. What's up, Jonah?
Hey, so I joined a little bit later, so you guys might have already talked about this, but I was just wondering. I had two questions actually. What are your like predictions for the Trump meme coin? Like, what do you think like the market cap is going to reach, maybe? And then, do you think we're going to see like any other projects from like the Trump administration or anything like that, other than him like pushing Bitcoin and everything like that?
It's hard to tell. I don't think so. I mean, this coin pretty much embodies it. How many meme coins can a president make? I think it's this one, and I I think it goes throughout his presidency. To be real with you, I think it. I'm holding it for sure. I'm gonna sell some at maybe 47 because that's the actually is it at 47? Fuck.
Yeah, it happened. It happened, and it retraced to 46. But I think it's at 47 now.
God damn, bro. Bro, I'm up crazy. What the fuck? I'm gonna sell. Actually, no, I'm gonna hold this shit. I don't care. I'm holding. I'm holding.
Sweet, awesome, man. Let's go to Khalid.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, bro.
I just have one quick question to Sneako, please, because I started a new company in Dubai. I'm Palestinian Canadian. If I can ask him in the like private, just 2 minutes, I promise, if that's possible. I need an advice for the company that I started up. So I just need like one quick question.
I mean, Khalid, I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, I can't speak on behalf of Sneako, but like, bro, you got a pretty good opportunity. If you got like an open question you want to ask him, like, you should ask it now.
Okay, I just opened a traded company, and so I'm as a mediator. What's the like? I want specific advices that make this company is successful because I'm out of Canada, and I don't want to speak about the suffers as Palestinians, but I came from Canada to Dubai just to open a company as mediator, especially with the wheat. So I just need an advice if he knows about such stuff.
Yeah, not about what?
So I'm a mediator. So like, let's say you want to sell or buy wheat. I'm the mediator
You're a
guy.
broker.
Yeah, I get it for better prices usually. So what do you think would be very good advice? Because I started it recently.
Selling weed?
Wheat.
No, I'm Muslim Imam. By the way, I'm Calgary, so I don't sell wheat. Wheat, like
I thought you said
that
weed.
big.
I was like, what the hell are you doing selling weed, bro?
Yeah, like this dude's trapping from Dubai to Canada. This like, he says,
No. That's why I
That
wanted to
weed.
do like just, if it's possible, 1 minute from your time, if it's possible, because I want to give you some as well as some advices. If just 1 minute you give me, I will really appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, Khalid, I mean, you know, you want to ask, we'll just go to some other guys. But yeah, Tukat, bro, go ahead, man.
Yo, it's Tucat. I'm saying NYC. Hit me up if you got any work for me. I'm down to do anything. Sneako.
I guess,
what a way to
I
present
guess that's
himself.
a, I guess that's a no. Sorry, Tukat. Uh, let's go to Perez. Perez, what's up, bro? Perez, what's up, man? Perez. All right. We'll go
No, don't worry
to.
about
Oh
it.
yeah, Perez, go ahead, bro.
No, don't worry about it.
Are you sure you don't want to go?
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, no problems, man. Let's go to Tabby. Tabby, yeah, Tabby, what's up?
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
so I recently just started content creation. So my question's for Sneako. I started doing vlogs and it's like also with commentary. So my question more is like I was looking into streaming versus content creation. First question being, I don't know whether streaming or content creation is better for like this year. And then second question being, because like the whole wokeness thing is done and everybody's kind of over the bullshit and it's more right leaning, should we be more focused on right leaning stuff or should it be more in the middle, or like what trends do you think are coming up?
I don't think you should follow trends. I think you should become the trend. And the way you do that is by being authentically yourself. And then naturally people want to follow what's cool. and you're only cool if you're being yourself. So I mean, if you're saying that you're tired of the wokeness, yeah, I know that everyone is tired about that. So it's not going to swing the other way for a long time. Liberals are fucked. There's not a good replacement for the Democratic Party, like besides AOC. They're in a shit position. People want to make money. Even then, like I went to the feminist protest today, and there's no energy there. It's just like a bunch of freaks. I remember in 2016 when they had the feminist march, they were marching around, and it was like there was a movement. It was like women were standing together. The only people the women who go to that now are just like disinformed witches, just like literal zombies. There's no heart behind it anymore. So your wokeness is done. And you said the difference between streaming and content creation. Streaming is part of content creation, but I get your question. You're like, should I do videos or streaming? I think if you're starting, the best way is to stream, because the content output, it just trumps the rest, because you're doing hours compared to 5-10 minutes, and you could really connect with your audience.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Cause like I spent like hours editing the vlogs, and I was kind of like, I feel like this is kind of pointless because nobody knows
Yeah,
who I am.
it's super time consuming. That's why a lot of people don't do it. That's why I mean I edit since I started vlogging again. I'm editing 4 to 7 hours every single day, and I'm able to expedite a lot of stuff because I've been doing it for so long. If a newer editor was doing what I was doing, it would take them like it used to take me doing what I'm doing now a week to do the edits that I'm doing. But I've just I got faster. I don't recommend maybe once in a while, but diving all of your energy that you could be doing into producing more content, and also getting better at doing content, because you only get better by doing it more. I wouldn't recommend over editing. I would spend an hour max editing on each video.
Okay. Yeah, that really works out.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Let's
Yeah.
go to Maya. What's up, Maya?
Hey, thanks for having me.
No
Um,
problems.
No
How are you
problem.
today?
Hi. So, question for Sneako. I am a painter. I'm an artist, but there is no ROI for me in creating art, but I still feel like I enjoy doing it. Do you think it's a good idea to just do it because I like it? Because from the business aspect, it doesn't do anything for me.
Well, where you're, I understand the question, but there is ROI. If it's making you happy, then that's the ROI. Because if you're in a good mood, you're still more likely to. That's the second order consequence. If you're doing something that's making you happy, you're more likely to be a better business person. I will compare it to myself the last 3 months. Like my Rumble contract expired, I think in October or November. So I had a couple months where, even though I had I had a kick thing going, I went from 2 years of being like a signed streamer to being like a free agent. And I think a lot of people in that situation could panic and be like, "Well, what now?" Your income is different. You're used to a monthly income, uh, hours in and hours in, money in. But it changed, but I didn't panic. All I did was I just started doing what I did. The whole reason I started making content was because I enjoyed it. So I did, 2 months straight of just making videos pretty much for free on X. Still making money here and there, but doing it for free because I enjoyed it, and then maintaining the audience. And then look at that. And now I'm going to start streaming on Party again. And I don't think I would have been in that situation if I was panicking, or if I came off desperate. Nobody would want to work with me. So the ROI is doing stuff that you love. And also, the whole reason you make money or you do business is to be happy. That's the whole point. So if you're enjoying doing what you're doing, people are liking the paintings, and maybe you're making a difference. It makes someone smile. That's the whole point. Money is literally useless if it's not benefiting you. So if your paintings are benefiting you, it becomes a currency.
No, I love that. That's a great perspective. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
No problems. Thanks, Maya. Let's go to Psych. What's up, Psych?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you all been doing? Like, it's late out here in Toronto.
Yeah, man. Good, good. Go ahead, ask your question, bro.
So I have this question for Sneako. And by the way, Sneako, I've been following you since like 2017, 2018, your YouTube days, like when you were just blowing up. And I really got to learn one really important thing from you, which was to being articulate when you're asking questions. I used to watch your 1 minute podcast back in the day, and you used to just straight up ask question to people, like not make up all stories around it. And my first question is, how important role has God played for you in this 2024?
How important was what?
God, like spiritually, like you elevated yourself. So how was the experience of that? Because you moved, like you were Christian, and then you were like quite like open guy, like back in 2020, 2019, and then I've seen you change towards like going into Islam. So how was that transition? Like how important role did God play for you in 2024 in changing your mindset and approaching things in a new way?
I mean, it's just it's helped me stay on the straight path. It's given me a clear
Okay.
purpose. Yeah. Can I ask you? Did you come here on an H-1B visa?
Oh no.
Uh, no, no,
Okay.
no.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
brother.
But Sneako, in back in 2020, you gave me your taxation, so I did that for you,
Oh,
and you haven't
W.
paid me those $50 yet. So I still have your files with me.
Yo, that's weird.
Sneaker.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
it's a
kick
long.
this guy out, bro.
Yeah,
Damn,
I'm
nigga, I
kicking
made
you
one
out,
little
bro.
H-1B visa. And this guy's would have released my social security because I made a fucking Indian joke. God damn,
Yo,
Bro,
this
nigga.
guy's a weirdo, bro.
Fuck.
Bro, what are you doing? Sneaker's doing better than Elon Musk. He's been hiring engineers on the side to do his tax returns.
bro, these Pajits are built differently, man.
They got his taxes on lock.
God damn. Did you hear that? I made one little joke and he said I'm gonna ruin your life. God damn, bro.
Bro,
Bro, I
this
still got the
guy, man.
documents, Nico.
Oh my god, that's so fucking
This
funny,
guy's
bro.
insane, bro. All he did was ask what his future situation is. He didn't say a joke or anything,
He
bro.
came back in blood.
Hey,
Bro,
bro,
let's
That's
go
gonna
to
be clipped. I
continue with the
think.
hands, bro.
Hey, yo, will that be clipped? Is that the type of stuff that gets clipped on
bro.
these fake?
I don't even know, man. I hope so.
100%.
That's a clip. That's definitely a clip, man.
Let's go to Reda, Senpai, and then we'll go to TA.
Let's go
Thanks,
to
bro.
also
I've got a
2K
question for
after that.
Sneeko. Sneeko, quick question. Somebody that I dislike actually, Sean Strickland, right? He's got a fight upcoming with what's his name, Duplessis, right?
Duplessis. Duplessis.
Yeah. Where do you think this one's gonna go, and who do you want to see him fight?
I think Duplessis good. It's funny. I just watched the video of Adesanya and Whitaker talking about fighting Duplessis. Where it's like they were saying that Duplessis is the best shit fighter in the world, which is so accurate. Like he's got such a weird style. Like Duplessis fights like a drunk guy at a concert whose shirt got stuck on the guy he's fighting, like the flailing, and but he's unpredictable and his takedowns are it's like a turtle coming out of a shell. I love watching him fight. Duplessis is great, man. I think he wins. And
Awesome. Let's go
yeah.
to Senpai, and
Oh,
then we'll go
also, I
to
want to see you guys. Who I want to see. I want to see Hamza
yeah.
and Strickland 100%. I think it'd be a
Oh
great
Facts.
man, I
fight.
wanted to hear that from you. I was
That was
waiting for that. I
amazing.
was
Yeah,
waiting for
I
the
want to
name.
see Hamza, bro. And also I got to say hello. I got a big congratulations to Islam Makhachev. That was great seeing round one
Absolutely.
submission. Just
Do you know
the
that? Do you
absolute
know that Sean
champ.
Strickland had a fight with Hamzat in doing training right in the gym, and Hamzat apparently really humbled him big time, like both in wrestling and striking.
Yeah, there's
That's
a funny
crazy.
picture of it happening. Yeah, but big congrats to Islam Makhachev. 15 in a row. Just the best pound for pound right now.
So
The
easy,
GOAT.
man. Easily took him down
Hey,
first round.
Sneaker, what about Umar, bro? I was upset today, bro. Like, I felt
Yeah.
like my brother, you know? Like, come on. What about Umar? How do you feel about that? What do you think about that?
Bro, Marab is good. Marab is. I think people keep underestimating him. I don't know why, but Marab's a killer.
He
No,
had so much energy last round, man. Freaking insane.
yeah,
Yeah, the
guys,
guy's
but
a tank. He doesn't
Omar
get
broke
tired.
his hand badly on the first round. Did you see the pictures of it?
Yeah, I saw his hand get broken. Yeah,
Yeah, he kind of dented in, right? So from the first round onwards, he cannot fight, he cannot wrestle because you need your hand, right, to kind of even sprawling, you need your hand to push on, hold, whatever, right? So yeah, the thing that shocked me, to be honest with you, was the stamina of Omar. Technically, he was still superior. I think if they look at it from strike standpoint, he had more strikes on Mirab, but Mirab had more stamina, was coming forward, was attacking, was dominating on the ground. But when they said, "Oh, hang on a minute," he broke his hand in the first round, and I was like, "Well, this is a legitimate excuse in the grand scheme of things because so many times you get hit when you hurt so much, your stamina just goes out the window. You just get tired almost instantly."
So true, man. So true. Yeah, his stamina was completely
It was
out
a
from
good fight,
somewhere.
bro. It was a good
Yeah,
fight,
man.
man. Inshallah, Umar comes back with the victory. You know,
Inshallah, bro.
Alhamdulillah. Win or lose, he said that in the press conference. Win or lose, Alhamdulillah, bro. You know,
Alhamdulillah.
let's go to Islamic
Lovely, man.
Empire.
We'll go Senpai and yeah, go ahead. Senpai, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, yeah. First, question for Sneako. Yeah, but first of all, assalamu alaikum to everyone
Walaikum
here,
salam.
including Sneako. Brother,
So,
watching your journey has been it's been good, alhamdulillah. Like you've really changed, you've really improved. Reverting to Islam completely changed your character, and a lot of people, a lot of brothers are admiring you now. My question is, and it's okay if you don't want to answer it, regarding like Andrew Tate's recent comments.
Islamic, before, can I interject on just something? Sneaker, Islamic Temple is the most famous person on X during the last 1.5 years. He absolutely dismembered one of these guys, Nelson. He's famous on YouTube. I'm not saying it's one of the most viral clips. I don't know if you could put it on Islamic Temple. Let Sneaker hear it. It is the most viral clip to ever go on X in terms of demolishing someone in a debate.
I can share the link,
Yeah,
but
that's
somebody else will
crazy.
have to play that. Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, my question is that, regarding Andrew Tate's recent comments, the Islamic crime, and I'm just trying to understand, you as a revert and Andrew Tate as a revert, like, what is the difference between the brothers? Like, you turned out really good. Where do you get your education
Okay,
from? Like,
I'll answer this because I think that I think there's too much criticism on Andrew Tate, if I'm being honest. And for some reason, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm sure Andrew's thinking about this too. It's we have like now we've become representatives of Islam, and it's like it's so much pressure for a revert. Like even now, if you look at the space, there's all like a couple of years ago, a space would have like Mike, Victor, Steve. I look at the space now, like I see Abdul, Syed, Abdullah, like all these like what? And then you're hearing these accents like, brother, come to Morocco. Like what happened? You're like, what?
Zadar.
Like, brother, come to Pakistan. Like, dude, I'm from New York. Like, what what happened? And then if you look at me and Andrew compared to like Agent, for example, Agent went to Medina recently. He came back and his audience is the same. It's a bunch of dudes named Jamal and Tyrone, right? It's just like Americans and Canadians. We became Muslim, and then the whole like out of the woodwork, all these people are like, you represent us. There's a lot of Muslims that don't represent Islam on a public scale. I don't know, like I can't. Maybe it's because of like the masculinity thing, the red pill thing. For example, and I think Andrew's brought this up, like Dave Chappelle, Mike Tyson. These guys are public reverts. Nobody considers them like an ambassador or ever. It's never talked about. All right, they just their faith is private, and then they don't get scrutinized for things. And I've seen Mike Tyson say things that some Muslims on Twitter would be like, brother, that takes you out of the fold of Islam. You're kafir. Like he was talking about doing DMT and seeing gods and stuff, but no one really criticized. Dave Chappelle can do what he does. My point is, for some reason, Muslims on X have made us to like representatives, and it's just not that type of pressure makes it nearly impossible to practice your faith the right way, right? Especially if you're born with that what it's we don't know what it's like to well I mean yeah to have a private faith with Islam. It's like you're under a lot of scrutiny. Do I think that yeah he made some errors and he corrected that saying Islamic crime but that's not something that he premeditated to spread a bad message. So I don't think he's trying to make Islam look bad. It's just it's the expectations are very high, and I think there's a lot of Muslims that really like diehard core Muslims that expect people to turn into sheikhs overnight, and that's not going to happen. Um, and I know that I wish, I don't know, I can't speak for Andrew, but when I see like a guy like Agent go to Medina, come back, and then it's like nothing changed, it's like, oh man, I wish, because I remember when I went to Medina for the first time, I came back, dude, all these people, like they say what you said, like your character and like this is so beautiful, and it becomes like overwhelming, and I have to be honest, like off-putting. It's like, dude, like, oh my god. But I understand putting it. I probably publicize it too much. I probably would put it in my content too much because I wanted to spread the right message. But yeah, I think I would definitely relax on Andrew with that, because all it's gonna do is gonna push him away. It's gonna make him, it's gonna put doubts into his mind and make him regret reverting, or it's gonna put doubt on his mind. And he's the most famous revert, he's most Googled man in the world. So it would be bad for the brotherhood if we push him away.
You know what? I actually agree with that. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been saying as well. Rather,
I disagree wholeheartedly. I think there's like, you're talking two sides of different sides of the coin. It's not the same side of the flip the coin. I think Sneaker, the difference of you would be, and I agree the position of like people like setting an expectation. But I think you're a person that a lot of people see as sincere, and even if there's shortcomings, like you're trying your best. And all of us are very similar natured. And yes, you're going to have like more people that are going to try to guide you and maybe enforce positions onto you. And I get that's the audience that you're probably speaking to. I think the difference with Tate is it's not just one tweet, right? It's not that there's an Islamic crime problem to the UK. It's also the Muslim population in Europe is the most extreme in the world. We have an issue with Islamicists and Zionists, and then inferring it to 6 months ago, inciting violence, where literally Muslim masajids were like getting attacked, right? Because he mislabeled and took the position of Toby Robinson
Yeah,
in
yeah, the
in an
Tommy stuff
immigrant.
I don't agree with. Like I think Tommy Robinson's very clearly an enemy, and there's just no doubt. I don't think this guy should be promoted at all. I think he's a criminal, and the saying he's a political prisoner is just disingenuous. I think Tommy Robinson is 100% somebody that we should completely distance ourselves from.
So see, the way I look at the Dawa group in the UK, and I think a lot of people are new to Dawa, until about 10 years ago, was they were the representatives for us when it came to post 9/11. They were the ones when the war in Islam was happening. They built the masajids internally. They helped the masajids deal with the propaganda. We had to protect our women. And unfortunately, Tate's commentary in the first instance, and again, has inflamed the situation where our women are getting targeted. I think there's a genuine concern. And I think from an Islamic community, for him to represent Islam and project Islamic position and then incite and inflame an entire community, that's the difference between you and him, right? I think in terms of his shortcomings about not wearing a shirt, blah, 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 I don't think those expectations, and that's a separate convo, I agree with you. But I think when it came to this topic, I think he transgressed red lines where he went against the majority of the Muslim community around the world, predominantly in his region. So I think it's good that he got pushed back. I think you need to. I think if you don't have knowledge, you don't have the fundamentals, then don't project a position that is very problematic and very dangerous.
Yeah.
Go speak to the community, go speak to ulama, and then take a position. I'm not talking about, again, like haram halal conversations. I'm talking about we have al wala wal bara. Our loyalty is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our prophet, and the ummah, the Muslim community, and we disavow anything else. So our loyalty should be to the Muslim community. And unfortunately, I get
Exactly.
non-Muslims struggle with that, but that's aqidah. That's a fundamental one-on-one belief system.
yeah,
Yeah, I
nobody.
think
Also, Ao, if I may, no, I
yeah,
don't, I
go
don't
ahead.
think anyone expects, like the average Muslim, we do not expect Andrew Tate or any revert to, become a sheikh overnight. But when you are one of the most famous people on earth, and you're clearly very intelligent, I'm talking about Andrew Tate, and then you make blunders like that, Islamic crime, and I don't think people are wrong to call them out. But at the same time, I agree with Sneako when he said, when you push back too hard, you might drive this person away from the faith. So, yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think
no,
there's a balance.
it's al wala wal bara, right? Like, unfortunately, that's part of our akida. I believe this. I don't actually have an issue with Tate more than the simps, Muslim simps in the community that are willing to still amplify him as a Muslim leader. I'm saying this. Let him be an influencer. Do what you want to do. Don't make him and force him to be an Islamic representative of Islamic authority. The issue is these simps make him into Islamic authority, and when he projects things, it hurts the community more. I think within Sneako, it's a balance now. Like, he felt it early. Now he's got a mix of brothers where all of us have got shortcomings. We're trying to become better, but we're not judgmental. I think that's a big difference. But like, I do think he
Yeah.
transgressed lines in terms of what he said and what he did, and it incited violence against an entire segment of community. So something had to be
Yeah.
said.
No, I agree with you too. I think he bait and switched personally. That's what I think. But yeah, that's for another topic. We can go to some guys. We got some new people. We got Gabby. Gabby, what's up? Do you have any questions for Sneako, or just go to Noor?
Go to Nora. I barely came up.
Awesome, Noor. What's up, man? Any questions? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, bro.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, anyway. So I actually want to appreciate Sneako, right? Yeah, because he actually showed conviction and he showed
Oh my
consistency.
god, what the
And
fuck, bro?
Yo,
Yo,
Don, don't interrupt, bro.
let him. Let
i-
him.
I'm
is
sorry,
someone
bro. I'm
talking?
cringing.
All right, bro. Sorry, gotta take you off the panel. Go ahead, Noor.
All right. Okay, so actually, what he showed is he showed that he is a role model to people, right? Because he has done what many people have not been able to do. And so that's just what I want to do. I want to appreciate Sneako for everything he has done. So thank you very much, brother. You have motivated a lot of people out here, Muslim, young Muslim around the world, globally. You should know that you're known globally, right? Even in Africa, you're known. Many people know Sneako and
W.
you've done a lot, yeah? So thank you very much, brother.
Thank you, bro. Thank
All
you,
the
bro.
African.
Wait, John Wayne, you're like the first like white American dude I heard in this space. Why are you? What made you cringe about that stuff?
Wait, let me bring him back up. John, just request back up. But while we've got a Rumble Schizo TA. I think TA's meet you IRL as well, Sneako. What's up, TA?
Rumble in
Hello,
TA,
hell.
man. How are you doing, man?
go ahead, bro.
Sneako, man. Be honest, bro. Andrew Tate is a bold faggot, bro.
Okay, damn, bro.
Come on,
Yo,
man.
relax, bro.
Okay, relax, bro. Chill, chill, chill. All right.
You have
Okay,
Do you have
okay,
actual
any
bro.
questions?
questions? Do you have any
What?
questions, or do you have any other questions? Anything you want to say about the
Yes, man.
content or whatever?
Big. I gotta say this, man. Sneako, you are doing great, man. You're my niggas and shit. Let's go, man.
Fair enough.
Very fair.
Skies, what's up, bro? And by the way, I'm rotating, so I'm just getting you people up. Skies, what's up, brother? Skies. All right, I'm just gonna bring up
Yeah, if you're not speaking,
Mr.
you're gonna get dropped down.
Yeah. Let's go to Mr. Galaxy. Mr. Galaxy, what's up, man? Mr. Galaxy, go ahead, bro. All
I
right,
have
this
a
guy
quick
won't
question,
speak.
actually,
Yeah, go ahead.
for Sneako. So basically, I saw I think it was the vlog about David Lynch. Was he the main guy who inspired you to edit like the way you edit your vlogs, or was it like multiple people? Because I feel like there's probably someone else as well.
No, it was a lot of different influences. David Lynch was just really unique storyteller.
Solid, solid. Let's go to Vil. Vil, what's up, bro?
You're what's poppin', yo.
What's up,
First
man?
off, I just wanted to say, Sneako, I'm your biggest fan.
Yo, Bill, what the fuck you doing here, bro? What the-
Bro, chill. Why you acting like you know me? I never met you, bro. Let me
Bro, it's
ask
3:30 a.m., dude. Go to sleep, man. What are you
let me
doing
ask
here?
my question, bro. Like, relax. So okay, I just wanted to ask, how you planning on managing your time? I know you just got into a party and you making videos on X, you know what I mean? So how you gonna, because originally you were supposed to drop every day on X. So since you're streaming, are you still gonna be dropping videos, or like how you planning on managing your time?
I'm gonna keep dropping every day and stream. I'm just gonna double my time. There's gonna be two me's walking around.
That's crazy.
Bro, what are you doing here? It's three. Don't you ain't got work in the morning?
Nah, it's Sunday, bro. Who works on Sunday?
Oh yeah.
All right, bro. I'm gonna be out. Peace.
All
Thanks,
right, bro.
bro, for
I went
coming
to
up. Brent.
This is one of my best friends, bro. I don't know what he's doing in this space. Like I've known him since I was
Shit,
like 18 years old.
Oh, shit. Whoops, I fucking removed them by accident. Vil, if you want to come back up, go
You're
ahead, bro.
crazy, yo.
And you just kicked
Nah,
him
nah,
out,
my
bro.
bad.
Bro,
That's
I,
I
Nico's
haven't
day
spoken
one.
to him since like fuck. It's been too long.
that's crazy.
Add
Vil,
him
you're
back
welcome to
up,
come back
man.
up. Sorry, bro, by accident. But let's go to Brandon. What's up, Brandon?
Howdy, y'all.
Go.
First off, there was a guy way earlier, like I don't know, like 10, 15 people ago, and he was talking about like he has no direction in life and he doesn't know if he wants to go to college or university or whatever. Maybe that guy should go and try out like trades. Like go seek an apprenticeship with plumbing or welding or something. Like look at everything. Like don't be closed minded. Like move forward. And then my question for Sneako is in 2025, what is the best gain for the average man? Is it crypto? Is it, is it streaming? Is it stocks? What do you think?
The best gain towards immediate returns is crypto, no doubt. If you're just going strictly money, it's crypto.
Yeah,
But
don't you want to have
diversify.
like some active income before you get into
Yeah,
crypto though?
diversify. You need to have income. Like I was telling my assistant this, you're not going to make good trades if you don't have enough money so that crypto isn't everything. So that if you lose it all, it doesn't affect you. You need to have enough coming in. You need to have enough money that's safely put. Because if you're like anxious about it, yeah, one of my assistants is like he has a lot of money in Doge, and he just stares at the graph all day, and his mood will be affected if Doge goes up and down a little bit. And it's like I had a conversation with him, like it's gonna go up, like on a long time frame, you will win in crypto. You just have to have the mental strength to hold throughout the dips. And if it goes up and down and it's affecting your life that much, then you're going to panic sell or you're going to panic buy. You're going to make a big mistake. So have assets so that you can avoid that trap where it's affecting your. I think a lot of crypto trading is just being able to trade against your own will.
Yeah, and I think that's business and life in a nutshell, right? Like, if you can't withstand the lows, then you're not really gonna be able to get the highs. Like, and yeah, I think what you said is very, very beautiful, man. Like, at the end of the day, you can apply that to anything, right? Even business. Like, on a long enough time scale, if you stick to it, then you will
You'll win.
make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey guys, I gotta go to bed. Thanks for hosting this, and I got a lot of stuff coming this year, so I'll see you tomorrow.